So we're going back over Linux Mint today. Hey everyone, what's happening? And today, of course, we're talking about Linux Mint. And those who know, I've been using Linux Mint as my daily driver for about a month. So we're going to be answering a few questions. Do I still like it? Is it a viable daily driver? And we're going to be looking at version 19.3 Tricia, which is the one I'm using right now. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to the desktop. I'm going to go over a few things that I like, that I don't, and why you should or shouldn't use it. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Okay, so as you can see, my desktop pretty much looks about the same. I really haven't changed it. I haven't even changed the wallpaper. Usually I don't keep those around very long. I usually keep constantly changing my wallpapers, but I haven't yet. Um, Now, I have my widgets over here. Whoa, that's a little close. Let's go ahead and let's move that back. And then, of course, I have um, my quick launch icons down here, and of course my system tray. Now, as far as the screen tag I once had, I will pop up a screenshot that I had in a video, and that when I hovered over text and then my system tray, that actually worked itself out. I didn't even do anything to fix that. It eventually worked itself out with a video code driver update, so if you were worried about that, that fixed itself. So I wouldn't worry about that. Just make sure you install the PPA for the video code drivers, and it should work itself out. Now, as far as Cinnamon goes, it is a great desktop. You have your start menu type replacement right here, and it's all organized by category. Those who are moving from Windows 7 will not have a big problem with it at all. It might have a couple things in a different place, but other than that, not really. Um, it's snappy. It is actually light on its feet. So let's go ahead. Let's bring up a terminal, and we will run a freemem. And as you can see, I've been running this for a while. Its uptime is 5 hours. I did do a reboot because I did get a new kernel today. And as far as how long I've been running it, we're using 953 megabytes of RAM, and that's everything, including the cache. So we have quite a bit of memory here. This is a 16 gigabyte machine, so I honestly don't see any problem there. Now, it is a quite responsive desktop. I don't have a problem with this. This is a dual core processor, and it does everything I want to. As far as gaming goes, I haven't had an issue either. The only limitations I have is the hardware that I'm using right now. I need to get a newer computer with a better processor, and if I can do that, I will most likely be able to improve the quality of my videos. Now let's talk about some customization options as far as Cinnamon goes. Cinnamon is very, very customizable. I did go over that in more detail in another review. I will link it in the description. And we can go ahead and go to preferences right here, and here's all your preferences. Now this app image launcher right here, that's not stock, that's something I've installed, but you have your applets, which are your system tray icons, and you can practically do whatever you want. It says it's out of date, but you can put CPU monitors down on your screen and all that kind of stuff. You have desklets, which are your widgets. You can customize virtually anything. You have more than one panel if you want. You can put this panel anywhere on the screen, and you have some privacy options as well. I honestly have never ever had a problem customizing Cinnamon the way I want to. We will, let's go ahead, let's go to desklets. And I want to put like desklets on the screen when I set it up and all that stuff, but you have, the sky's the limits here too. You can put your CPU monitor here. I have my memory monitor right here. So, and as you can see, I'm using 7%. It's light, it's efficient, it's snappy, and it actually looks nice. You can theme it the way you want to. Now to answer the million-dollar question, how is it to work with? Well, I love it. I will continue to use it as my daily driver, at least until next month, which is April. Mainly because that's when Ubuntu 20.04 releases. And I want to try that one because that is a rather big release for us as far as Ubuntu. And I think it's going to set a lot of goals high. It's also going to up the standard of Linux as I understand it. So at least until next month, it's going to remain my daily driver. Now, as far as when not to use it is if you want something completely different from Windows, if you want to try something different. Now, if you want to do that, you should try a window manager or GNOME or something like that. But if you're looking for something that works and has a similar workflow to Windows 7, you can't go wrong with Linux Mint at all. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it that thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and hit that thumbs down as well. And as always, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. If you like my content and wish to support my work, you can do so on Patreon. The link is in the description. Also, if you wish to see more, check out the videos on your screen.